What's the Haps?
All right, Eddie, I'm coming to you. What's been happening?
Dude, so look, my kids, we're done with baseball now, but now we're on to basketball. And we had our first game coming up a few days ago, and the coach calls in sick. So what do? They're like, dads, any dads that can coach, please come help. And I was like, great, this is it. I'm gonna have to be coach. Well, dude, I stepped in, and it was crazy because we almost won the dang game. I mean, it was so close.
Okay, so you lost.
Yeah,
I got so many questions.
Won.
First of all, how did you become the head coach when you've never coached at all?
because I've been at every practice.
Okay, good.
I've been kind of helping, facilitating some of the players, I've just been there. So the coach said, I think Eddie is the one that could be my backup because he's been there every practice.
Okay.
So I stepped in.
I like that. You step in, and then you didn't want to say you lost, so you stumbled over almost.
Listen, you don't understand. It was a close game. It came down to the last minute. We were down by one basket, 2 points, and I call a timeout. I say, boys, this is it. We're down by one basket. Let's go. Let's go. Then we started the game, never got the ball back.
Oh, you
you didn't draw up a play?
yelling "Let's go" didn't fire them up?
No, it did not fire him up.
Okay,
No.
but that's pretty
You
cool.
almost won. Yeah.
Are you gonna
close.
do it again?
No, I told my wife, I'm like, I don't want to coach. She goes, you looked really natural out there. And she said that I looked like a good coach, but I hated it. I was stressed out. I yelled way too much. I don't want to do it again.
She's so encouraging.
All right, what's the haps? Hey,
Hey, what's the Haps?
Amy, what's been happening with you?
Well, my kids get recognized from time to time, and something just clicked in my son because he got recognized this weekend, and he kind of sounded like Lunchbox. We got home, we're sitting in the kitchen, and he just looked at me and he said, Mom, am I famous? And then I felt like I had to sit him down and explain to him, like we have to explain to Lunchbox about once a week about how he's not famous. But my son actually received it and understood. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I get it. Sometimes we're going to get recognized because people listen to the show, but it doesn't mean I'm famous.
Yeah, he's known in small pockets of America
Exactly.
as your son. Yes.
Yes. And so I just thought, wow, this is crazy. My 11-year-old can receive this, but Lunchbox is 40 and cannot.
All right. Hey.
Hey, what's the Haps?
So I've been down for the count for the last few days. Very sick. Maybe the sickest I've been in 10 years or so. But the one thing that's kind of held through are Pedialyte popsicles, man. I don't know if you guys ever had those before, but they make them now. And if I struggle just drinking water, I don't like to drink water. I like water with some sort of flavor. I'm 11. So Kaylin's like, drink this water. I was like, oh, I don't want to drink water. It doesn't taste good. Well, then she's like, well, how about a Pedialyte popsicle? And I was like, yeah. So I had about 9 of those instead of a cup of water at times. But I'm telling you, if you have a young child, it's awesome. So that's what I'm going to give you from this sickness is, for me, it was the introduction to Pedialyte popsicles. But again, I'm probably 49% today. Tomorrow I plan to be 75, 80%. I'm still rocking my shows this weekend. All good. Well, it all wasn't good. A lot of it was really hard. But all good. I had to miss my book launch. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what planet this is. I had a book come out on Tuesday. Stanley the dog, first day at school. I had all this press lined up to do and missed every bit of it. So I got to do no sort of press for the book. So,
Well, what's crazy is how many people pre-ordered, and honestly, I was shocked. I forgot I pre-ordered it, and
That's
it
very
arrived
nice
in the
of you.
mail.
Thank you.
And I was like, "Oh, yay! Look at me!"
Look at
Way
you.
back in the day, but also I saw so many people that got it day of, which means so many people pre-ordered.
yes, and I'm very appreciative. And if you weren't pre-ordering, because I would never pre-order anything, really, and I appreciate those who did, you can go to Amazon and order it now, and it'll be there in a day or two. But it's
Also,
called...
I have
Yes, go ahead.
I have 2 things to say.
Go ahead.
Yes, it's called Stanley the Dog, first day of school, but I haven't received my signature yet.
Uh-oh.
My autograph from you.
Ooh.
Just kidding. I didn't email the thing, but I saw some people are getting mad and they're leaving that as a review, and they need to not do that because you're mailing it out and they need to give you 5 stars.
Well, here's what happened. The book company says you need to do a pre-sale. I said, I don't want to do a pre-sale. I think pre-sales are dumb. They said, well, it's in your contract to do a pre-sale. I said, I will only do a pre-sale if I can promise the people that are going to buy it early that I can send them something extra. I'm not going to charge them anymore, but they say, okay, great. So we sell like 13,000 in pre-sale. I've been signing these little art cards every day for at least an hour for the past 2 months. And so we never said they were going to come out right when the book came. You're going to get the book. Some of them got it before. Some will get it after. But you'll get it in the mail, and it's this signed piece of art that goes with the book. And people are all upset they didn't get theirs when other people are getting it on the app. We're mailing them out individually. I'm going crazy over here. And I got sick. And so then they're leaving 1-star reviews on Amazon. They're like, love the book. Didn't get my autograph.
Annoying.
1 star.
Yeah, I was bothered by that. But I was just saying, too, they had to have also sent the email to get the signature.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Okay.
Pedialyte popsicles, everybody. That's all it's about there. Thank you. And all right. Hey.
Hey, what's the hat?
Lunchbox, what's happening with you?
Well, I had my garage sale this past weekend, and I had an awkward encounter with a neighbor because afterwards you have a bunch of crap you don't want, so you want to give it away. Well, they had put a sign in front of their house that said free and had a bunch of stuff out there, and all the stuff was gone. So I was like, they had spray painted it on a piece of wood. I was like, that is a perfect free sign so everybody knows it's free. So I went down, took their sign, put it in front of my stuff. 4 minutes later, neighbor comes down, takes it out of my yard, and I run into him today, and he's like, hey, it's not a community sign. Next time, make your own sign.
Dang. I mean, it's not your sign.
Yeah.
But when is he ever going to use
I
that
agree.
wood that he spray painted free on it to
I
let people know it's free
agree.
stuff?
Not against your reasoning, but it wasn't your sign. And so I could see where if he was, a little tight butt, that he could get upset. Was this the Christmas lights neighbor by any chance?
No, not the Christmas lights neighbor. I don't even know where the Christmas lights neighbor lives. He just walks. Like, He was on a walk when I saw him. This guy lives literally 3 doors down, and I'm like, I was just borrowing the sign, man.
You went 4 doors over and stole a sign?
Borrowed.
Yep, borrowed.
Man.
And I mean, it only lasted 4 minutes in front of my house before it was back, and they snatched it on up.
Okay. It's not your sign. You can't take it.
Yeah, you have to ask.
You have to ask.
To borrow.
Ask. It's a
You gotta ask.
scrap
You don't
piece of
own
wood
it.
with free spray painted
You
on
don't.
it.
You don't own it. Okay. Thank you all. What's the hat? Hey.
Hey, what's the hat?
It's about